open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
All right, Bulldog, what do you say there, buddy?
Nothing but a good time. How about nothing but a new truck from Don Mealy Chevrolet? Right now, they have their red tag event going on. You can get 0% APR for 36 months on a brand new Chevy Silverado. More than $13,000, by the way, in stacked savings. Don Mealy Chevrolet out there in Claremont.
And good old Don Mealy celebrating 50 years, 50th anniversary.
That's right. His
Love
son
it.
Jay runs the dealership now.
Yep,
He
I
runs
know.
it like a family business.
That's it. They are
right.
a true family. Yes.
Absolutely. The good news, Franz Wagner not out for the season. We learned that yesterday. Not out for the season. The Franz will be back. He's going to miss significant time with a high ankle sprain. But it's not what a lot of people had feared when he landed awkwardly against the Knicks on Sunday afternoon. Thought it might be a significant knee injury, maybe a torn ACL that would have ended his season. But, again, good news. He's only going to be out, I don't know, he'll probably miss a month or so with a high ankle sprain. Obviously the NBA is very careful with injuries. So the Franz will be back this season. He will not be back tonight though, when the Magic play the Miami Heat in the NBA Cup, what is it? The quarterfinals?
Quarters, I think, right? Yeah.
The NBA Cup quarterfinals against the Heat.
Heal that thing up, dude. Heal that thing up.
Right.
We got really lucky on that injury.
Yeah. As much as we'd like to win the NBA Cup, the other championship is much more important at the end of the season. So good news for the Orlando Magic and the Franz. Not good news for Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles last night on Monday Night Football. Jalen Hurts threw 4 interceptions, had 5 total turnovers. The struggling Eagles fall to the LA Chargers 22-19. Hurts was so bad. Did you guys watch the game? He had 2 turnovers on one play last night in the first half. He threw a short pass that was intercepted by Deshaun Hand of the Chargers. So Deshaun Hand picks it off, starts returning it, fumbles, Hurts recovers it, and fumbles it back to the Chargers on the same play.
Well, his counterpart, Justin Herbert, was sacked 7 times. It wasn't exactly stellar quarterback play last night.
Herbert, who had wrist or hand surgery
a broken left.
ago.
He had a broken left hand. Yeah.
He got screws and a plate in that thing and still played. 7 sacks does suck.
See that thing? See that glove he had on that left hand? It looked like an oven mitt. That thing was so big.
Hamburger helper mitt.
Hey, dog, your fantasy team. You know what? I made it without getting last place.
No one cares about your fantasy teams.
Dog does.
No, but
I care about yours, dog. He's not doing so well, Pat.
speaking of the NFL, teams are starting to get desperate now as we get near the end of the season and injuries set in. Did you see who the Indianapolis Colts?
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers with Daniel Jones out for the season. Anthony Richardson, of course, he's hurt. He's on injured reserve. So now they're going to work out 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, who hasn't played in the NFL since, I believe, 2020 with the Colts. So it's been 5 years since he was in the league. He's got like 10 kids now, Phillip Rivers.
Hey, people scoffed at Danny Jones, but you know what? Daniel Jones turned Danny
Jones.
Dimes. No, they call him Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
He's a little younger.
But Danny
than
Dimes
Phillip.
wasn't off for 5 years and not 44 years old.
I know, but hey.
And the Bucks are almost as bad. They're working out Jason Pierre-Paul on defense, the edge rusher from years ago. He was on their 2020 Super Bowl team.
He's the one who
Jason
blew off his
Pierre-Paul.
own fingers with fireworks.
Yeah, with the fireworks. Yeah, absolutely. So, So teams are definitely getting desperate. What else we have in the world of sport?
The Lightning, I don't know what's going on with them. After going on that win streak, now they've dropped 4 in a row. They lose last night 2-0 to the Maple Leafs, and now they got to face Montreal tonight. So we'll see what's happening.
They are very streaky, aren't they?
They're still at near the top of the standings, but it's like, come on, guys.
Hey, dog, have you heard any updates on Achan?
I have not. Just that he had that injury. I think he had that rib injury. I think he'll probably be back, but we'll see.
Hey, Bianchi, do you think it would be a good idea at this point for the Notre Dame athletic director to stop talking?
Oh, God.
He was on the Dan Patrick show yesterday. He unloaded on the ACC, saying we've been a partner with the ACC. We have an agreement with them and all of our other sports other than football. And we also have a scheduling agreement with them in football, and yet here they are lobbying against us in the college football playoff. The ACC. You see what the ACC did though, leading up to the
Post, advocating for Miami.
Yeah, the Post advocating for Miami, and plus they played the ACC network replayed the Miami Notre Dame game like 10 times.
Yeah.
So,
good.
Notre Dame needs to join the league then if they want somebody to advocate for
There's
them.
that, and also, look, he did admit yesterday why they aren't playing in a bowl game. It's because if they did, half their team wouldn't have been with them, and they would have had their asses handed to them by BYU, who they would have been matched against. And BYU would have beat them.
Oh,
and we certainly saw that when Florida State 3 years ago when they didn't get into the playoff and they got their asses handed to them by Georgia.
Right, exactly.
So, and by the way, speaking of that, UCF had the option, even though they're 5-7. Did I tell you guys this yesterday? They had the option at 5-7 because so many teams have backed out of bowl games, including Iowa State and Kansas State from the Big 12. UCF had an option to go to a bowl game, or might have had the option to go to a bowl game at 5-7 because these bowls are trying to fill their spots. UCF said no.
Yeah, we heard. You know what? This is
one of the reasons is because UCF wouldn't have had enough players.
Exactly. And that's what I was going to say. This is all part of NIL, baby. Well, half the team's gone to the NFL for Notre Dame or whatever. It's just like, it's a nightmare.
And the portal. Teams are, players are getting into the portal. Teams are trying to refill their rosters through the portal. So
this
really
is just
not a good time.
More evidence that some of these fringe bowl games just need to go away.
That too.
Reduce the number of bowl games. This is stupid.
I agree.
It's stupid.
By the way, I made my Heisman, turned in my Heisman ballot yesterday. There are 4 finalists now. Indiana's Fernando Mendoza is probably the favorite. Vandy's Diego Pavia, Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love, and Ohio State quarterback Julian Sayin are your 4 finalists. I cannot tell who I voted for. I'll just say one of the guys I voted for is not on the finalist list.
Oh, really?
Fella named Tony?
He can't say.
Fella named Tony?
No.
Pat, it's like when they asked me to do the Heisman pick.
Right.
They said you can't disclose it. And I said, well, I'm a broadcaster.
Bulldog, if I do the following, can you tell me if I'm hot, warm, or cold? My Indiana home.
What, of who I voted for number 1?
Yeah.
I'm not much
on the list.
I mean, I like the Indiana home, but that's not where I'd want to move into.
Okay, all right. Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Game On with Brandon Kravitz, weekday afternoons at 3 on FM 96.9 The Game.
I'm more of a Tennessee guy.
Oh, okay. All right,
By the way, happy birthday to the great Donnie Osmond. They call it puppy love.
God help us.
Let's talk